This is episode 214, Strength Training for Beginners Over 50. Welcome everybody to another episode here in Body and Mind Transformation by Custom Body Fitness. This is your health coach, Sandro Torres. And today, I'm going to be talking about strength training and why it's important to hire a personal trainer when you are over 50 if you never lifted a weight before. Now, I'm not gonna give you tips about how to exercise this time. More than anything, I'm gonna focus on motivating you and giving you the right information for you to start. But I recommend you begin by hiring a personal trainer so you get faster to your goals and also know what you're doing as you age and avoid injuries and so on. So I'm gonna talk about more than anything about limited beliefs, why hiring a personal trainer, the benefits of exercising at 50, and also about your progress and how your body's gonna be transforming. So those are the things that I'm gonna be talking here. So without further introduction, let's listen to the talk. Welcome everybody to another talk here with your health coach, Sandro Torres. Today, we're gonna be focused on those who are 50 and never lifted a weight before. This is gonna be more motivational than practical, but I'm gonna give you good information for you to begin. First of all, if you never lifted weights before, and this is the first time you're gonna be lifting weights, you're not alone. There is a lot of people who start at 50 from ground zero. We have a lot of members here at Custom Body that will help from the bottom at the age of 50 or later. For example, Frank started with us at 67 years of age. We have his interview and he talks about his experience on weightlifting. He never lifted a weight before. He did cardio but never lifted a weight, like I mentioned. And when he started, he was amazed about the women here at Custom Body Fitness, because our people here, our women, lift very heavy weights, and she was very impressed about how heavy our women lift. Instead of being intimidated, he was motivated by them because one day he wanna live the same way. Let me tell you, after 3 years, now he's 70, he's lifting more than a woman. Of course, he's a man, he's gonna surpass our women. But he feels proud of the weight that he's lifting at 70. For example, he can squat 215 pounds, 225 pounds. He can deadlift 225 pounds. He can chest press 120 pounds, and he can curl 60 pounds. So he's getting out there. Now, I give you those as an example. Of course, he works all the big muscle groups. I'm not going to tell you every single muscle group because I don't think you want to hear about everything that he lifts and the strength that he has. But my point out of that is never too late for you to start. You probably already know the benefits of exercise, and that's the reason why you are starting to exercise at 50. You wish you exercised before, but you didn't. So I want you to know that it's never late. It's a good age to start. You are going to transform your body. I'm just going to tell you a couple benefits that you probably already know. You are going to gain muscle mass, bone mass. You're going to have more energy. You're going to transform your body. You're going to lose weight. You're going to be physically independent. And you're going to avoid injury for falling and things like that. So those are some of the benefits, and it's going to happen within a week. Of course, you're not going to transform your body completely within a week. Like I mentioned, Frank took him 3 years before he noticed the big difference. He's ripped right now. His abs are ripped. His arms. He's looking amazing. And the same can happen to you. To you now. Think about this. It's not only about looking good, which is one of the goals. It's also about your life and becoming physically independent. The biggest limitation I see from people, no matter the age, but also at 50 or older, is not the physical limitations. It's more than anything the limited beliefs. They believe they can do it. They believe that to all. They believe they're gonna injure something somehow, and that's the biggest limitation, the fear to get injured, the lower back, the shoulder, the knees, and things like that. Let me tell you something. I've been training for at least 16 years. I've been training clients, but I've been doing it myself for 26 years. Injuries are real, but they're not chronic injuries. There are acute injuries and there is chronic injuries. Those acute injuries are the ones that happen often. Muscle spasm, muscle trigger points, you name it. There is pain on the shoulder, there is pain on the lower back, there is pain on your knees and things like that. Yeah, you need to take care of those. You need to stretch, you need to massage, you need to rest, and things like that. Sometimes you get a muscle strain, a minimum tear on your muscles. Also, you need to rest that. Those things happen, but they're not chronic. They're not going to affect the quality of your life. At one point, that's going to get fixed and you're going to continue. What most people are afraid of are chronic injuries. And those, in my experience and everything that and all the time that I've been training, does not happen. Actually, the members that are training with us, they usually get hurt doing something else, such as skiing, practicing jiu-jitsu, and for example playing soccer and things like that, because those sports are risky. Lifting weights, when you do it right, you never get injured chronically. And this is the reason why you want to hire a personal trainer at your age. You want to get all the knowledge from your personal trainer. You also want to learn how to do the exercises. You want to learn where to start and how to overload your body. You want to know what to eat. You want to know how many days you need to rest. You want to know what big muscle groups are you going to exercise in. So the personal training is going to pass all that knowledge to you, and it's going to coach you over the plan so you can transform your body, so you can become a stronger, gain that muscle mass, that bone mass, and everything that you want to get from exercising. And one more thing that the personal trainer should do is challenging you to overcome those limited beliefs, because that is the most difficult obstacle that I see people they need to overcome so they can transform their body. So you might have some of those limited beliefs and your trainer should help you to do that. Now, don't be afraid of starting right now. It's a little intimidating to walking into a gym. But remember, if you hire that personal trainer, the personal trainer is gonna pass all the knowledge to you. If you see people lifting more weight than you, if you see people crazy doing crazy things and improving their bodies, you one day you are gonna be there. Remember, everybody was a beginner before. They didn't born knowing what they know right now. They started from the bottom. Probably they started earlier than you, but it's okay. At 50, you can continue learning and continue be experienced. So when you are 3 years in, or 2, 3, 4 years in, now you're the experienced person and you can also help other people start training. So don't get intimidated. Learn from other people, but more than anything, hire a personal trainer and you are going to see those great results. To summarize, you're not alone. There is other people with you. They're starting at 50. Remember all the benefits of exercising. Hire a personal trainer so he can pass the knowledge to you and help you with your limited beliefs. And don't get intimidated because you're starting at 50. You still have the time to transform your body like Frank did and many other members here at Custom Body Fitness. Another client that I just crossed my mind right now is Chris, another that we interview, and she also transformed her body after 50. So don't limit yourself and get out there and get it. Please share, like, and comment. For now, you health coach Sandro Torres says bye. I hope you like it. I hope you got the motivation and the information you needed for you to start. Don't be concerned about starting. Start as soon as possible. Think about the benefits. Think about your life. Think about the independence, physically independence that you're gonna have. Think about how your body's gonna transform, how you're gonna look, how you're gonna feel. And hire a personal trainer so you avoid mistakes and you get faster to your goal. And what is most important, so he or she can help you with your limited beliefs and you don't stop, because those limited beliefs are not letting you get ahead. So that's it for today. Hopefully you like this episode. Please like, give us a review, share with somebody over 50 so they can start exercising and change their life. Thank you so much for continue following me. For now, your health coach Sandro says bye. Remember to stay close to God, physically and mentally healthy.